I'd like to forget it, but I can't.
There's only one thing that can bring the game of cricket down, and that's corruption.
It's the summer of 2010 where Pakistan is touring England for 4 tests, 5 ODIs, and 2 T20s. It's day 1 of the 4th and final test of the series, which England was leading 2-1. A young fast bowling sensation for Pakistan oversteps a line that no one should in any sport. The no-ball incident that struck a nerve with every cricket fan and that changed the way international cricket boards took care of spot fixing. Welcome to another episode of Cricket Expose. If you like our video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe for future content. Mohammad Amir was a young talent from Pakistan who was relatively inexperienced but had a promising faculty. Second youngest in a family of 7, Amir grew up idolizing Wasim Akram. The left-hand fast bowler had made his international debut for Pakistan in ODIs and Tests at the age of 17. The player had taken part in every game of the 2009 World T20s and was an integral part of the team's success in that tournament. August 27, 2010. The first ball of the 3rd over. Mohammad Amir oversteps by a huge margin. The commentators were the first one to notice that Amir had overstepped by more than a foot.
How far was that? Whoa.
And there were suggestions that this was an intimidation technique against the batsman. Mohammad Asif had also bowled a no-ball in the same inning in the 10th over but did not turn many heads. Play continued and Amir went on to bowl another no-ball in the 13th over. Apart from that, he did pretty well by picking up 6 wickets in that innings.
They say he's like Wasim Akram, and this was like Wasim Akram.
The day was August 29th and the whole cricketing community was shook. UK news tabloid News of the World released shocking news that the no-balls delivered by Asif and Amir were premeditated and a result of spot-fixing agreement they had with a third party, to which the Pakistani captain Salman Butt was complicit.
It's the integrity of the game.
I don't have words, I'm in a state of shock.
Mazhar Mahmood, who was the reporter working with News of the World, got a tip that Mazhar Majid, the agent representing multiple Pakistani players, including the captain Salman Butt, was involved in fixing activities. Earlier, before the start of the 4th test, Mahmood met Majid under the pretense he was a chairman of a company looking to start a T20 tournament in Dubai. In their next few meetings, the conversation had veered towards match fixing, at which point Mahmood asked Majid to make 2 bowlers bowl no-balls during certain periods of the game. Mahmood handed Majid £140,000 to have the bowlers bowl the no-balls. News of the World had videotaped the whole discussion between Mahmood, the undercover reporter, and Majid, the middleman, which was released for everyone to see. This evidence was damning and made the decision pretty straight cut. After the news broke of the fixing incident, London Police Scotland Yard searched the rooms of Salman Butt and Mohammad Amir. The damning evidence of the complicity of the players was notes found from both players' rooms that were marked by Mahmood prior to their transaction. The reaction from the cricketing world upon learning about spot fixing was rightfully harsh. Commentators and players were disgusted alike, and everyone felt this wave of corruption and its after effects.
It just was a very, very grey moment in our cricket history. I'd like to forget it, but I can't.
The thing with Mohammad Amir was when he bowled the no ball, it was such a big no ball, it couldn't have been a natural mistake.
It just doesn't look good. No, somebody sent in an email earlier on to say that Mohammad Amir hadn't bowled a no ball in his entire test career before this game.
The news broke around 10 p.m. of August 29th in England, and players were offended. England players were confused as to what would happen to the rest of the test. Within the air of confusion and smoke of anger, the question loomed in everyone's mind: what would happen to the players responsible? On September 2nd, 2010, soon after the test match had ended, the 3 players involved, Butt, Asif, and Amir, were suspended indefinitely with further action to be decided. The incident of spot fixing echoed with the recent actions of corruptions in cricket, and fans cried for the harshest of punishments for the players involved. Amir and Butt had filed appeals against the provisional bans, which the ICC had rejected right away, and due to the bans, the players' contract from the Pakistani Cricket Board were also suspended. At this time, further news broke out which suggested Scotland Yard would be pursuing criminal investigations against the 3 players.
मैं बहुत अपने आप को कोस रहा था कि ये क्या हो रहा है, मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ, या क्रिकेट के साथ गलत है, क्योंकि चीटिंग है। कोई भी छोटी सी भी आप गलत चीज़ कर रहे हो, चीटिंग हो।
February of 2011. ICC tribunal makes a decision of the players and their alleged spot fixing. The players were found to be guilty and were handed down their punishments. Salman Butt was banned for a term of 10 years, Mohammad Asif for 7, and Mohammad Amir for 5. November of 2011, Southwark Crown Court convicted the 3 players on the counts of conspiracy to cheat at gambling and conspiracy to accept corrupt payments. Scotland Yard had run the criminal investigation against the trio and their manager. All 3 players were found guilty and were given prison sentences of 24 months, 12 months, and 6 months to Butt, Asif, and Amir respectively. The bans and sentencing for Amir were not as harsh as for the other players, as he admitted to his involvement, whereas the other 2 pushed for their innocence. The player-manager Mazhar Majid was also sentenced to 32 months in prison. It was also determined that Amir, who was 18 at the time of the incident, was young and impressionable and was coerced by the senior members of the team, which added to the lenient punishments. Amir was sent to Feltham Young Offenders Institution, where he was released on the 1st of February 2012, having served half of his sentence.
Well, this is a huge moment in a young fellow's life, and this is some comeback. It really is.
Amir did not come back to the Pakistani national cricket team right away when his ban was over. Many senior players, including Mohammad Hafiz, did not want to share the dressing room with him. But there were also others like Rahul Dravid that wanted players like Amir to make a comeback when he has served his ban from the ICC.
I'm representing my country again. I think it's very, very special for me.
During his reintroduction to the national team, there are obvious controversies, but Amir let his bowling do the talking.
Bowled, inside edge. Amir has his first wicket on return.
After performing in many games, he was lauded by the contemporaries of the game.
I think Mohammad Amir hai Pakistan ke one of the toughest bowlers to play. One of the toughest bowlers I have played.
Amir was also pivotal in Pakistan's Champions Trophy triumph, where they beat India in the final, with Amir taking the wickets of Rohit Sharma, Shikhar Dhawan, and Virat Kohli, the top 3 Indian batsmen. Amir continues to play for Pakistan to this day. However, he has retired from the longer formats of the game at the age of 27. He says this is in order to better concentrate on his form in the shorter formats.